Welcome back, everybody, to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnaughts. I'm Grumpy Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 4 of our U.S. Navy 1890 campaign. Before we go any further, the channel did hit 800 subscribers, and some of you all watch just a Grand Tactician video. Some of you just watch these videos, even though this is still new to the channel. And I just want to thank everybody who got me up to that 800 subscriber point. And thank you for coming along on this little bit of a wild ride we got. Especially joining in the live streams, you know those things get a little wild for us as we'll just have a good time. So if you haven't been on any of the live streams, make sure you jump in there. So we tend to have a good time there. All right, moving on from there. So we managed to peace out with everybody that I started a war with at the start of the campaign in 1890. It's now 1897. We're still at war with the Chinese, and they have shown up off the eastern seaboard. And right now they're sitting outside of New York. Everybody attacks New York. Everybody wants to add their ships to Iron Bottom Sound at this point, which I'm assuming is just off the coast of Sandy Hook, because that's how you got to get into the harbor. So Chinese have sent quite a few ships over here, a ton of battleships, one heavy cruiser, about 6 lights, and 4 torpedo boats. They're going up against 2 of our light cruisers and 5 torpedo boats. And Chinese Navy's kind of a joke right now. So my light cruisers, which were built in 1895, so they are 3 years old at this point, are half the weight of their battleships, equal in weight to their heavy cruiser, and 3 times the weight of their light cruisers. And these have gone through 1 refit. No refit. That's in 1895. No refit. Doesn't say what year this one was built. It's not giving me a year. But you know they're old just by the tonnage. I mean, 1,600 ton light cruiser. That's an old ship. That's an 1890 ship. So we're going to jump into this one. I will see you all on the other side of the load screen. All right, welcome to another battle outside of New York Harbor. And there we go, full counting. 10 battleships, 1 heavy cruiser, 5 light cruisers, 4 torpedo boats. Against my 2 light cruisers and 5 torpedo boats. I feel bad for the Chinese. Let's go kick their asses. I'm going to set these boys to follow. You guys stay on screen. I'll cut down the slow. Keep you guys at flank. Oh, Miami's got some damage on her. So does oh, these guys were returning from the Caribbean. I was sending them back to New York. Oh, these guys were on a return trip. We're already on top of each other. We just got marked down to X5 on the speed. We're dead ahead. We can't... How the hell can we not see them? We have better ships than they do. Alright. Hard starboard. Got a torpedo boat making a run on us. No, that's one of their lights, it looks like. That's boys at sail. We can't make full flank speed. That's going to be an issue. Who's damaged? None of them are damaged, so why can't... Oh, we're low fuel. Because we're coming back from the Caribbean. Damn it. That's an issue. That is an issue for the torpedo boats. We're going to drive them straight at the battleships anyway. There we go, pen and flood them. What's on normal? Oh, this 20 knot speed on a torpedo boat is going to kill me. speed up once we got these ships cleared out. It shouldn't take too long. We got the better gunnery. These crews should be both regular. Regular and seasoned. Very good crews. Don't know what these guys are going to have until we have them ID'd. That was a light cruiser, too. Or possibly a heavy. You know, light. Look at my design. Yeah, it's got to be a light. Same whole design. Okay, 5-degree left rudder. Boats, where you at? Oh, God, they're moving like slugs. I probably should just be doing this with the, Yeah, forget this. We're going to put these guys back on follow with the light cruisers. They don't have the speed to make a torpedo run. Every time I think I have my phone on silent. Come on. Miami's taking an engine hit. Hit that torpedo boat. Okay, focus down that light cruiser. I think we might have a bigger issue in this fight than I thought. We're just going so slow, we're an easy target. Why is Miami on follow now? What the? Alright. I should try to withdraw from this fight, but they can chase me down. That's the problem. You guys want aggressive launches in case they get close. They smell blood in the water. They want her. There we go. Get ourselves in closer. Thankfully, we got plenty of ammunition. Seal's coming up on us. Hard starboard. Forward to Jining. All of you target him to Jining. No. Target to Zuji. We'll have an easier time hitting Jining. All of our shots falling short are going to hit her. There we go. It's an exploit, I know, but I will gladly take it right now, especially with the condition of my ships. Jining is not long for this world. There she goes. Christ, we're so slow, we're almost dead in the water. Too. I'm gonna put that division on AI control. Yeah, let's break you off. And put these guys on AI control also. Let's focus on the Zen Fang. Oh, that was a big hit. Oh! There goes to Portland. Alright. We're getting out of here. If we can. I don't think we're going to get out, but we're going to try. There's no way I can do this with just a one light cruiser. I want to survive it. Still laying out some damage, though. Not having the speed is what hurt us. These guys should be low on fuel, too. Looks like they are. Looks like we might get out of here. This little torpedo boat. Alright. Up some smoke. Now, I'm not going to hold you all here for this. I'll be back. Where as bad as that was, we actually still managed to claim a victory out of that. We got 3,424 victory points to their 2,588. That shows you the value of the ships that I do have. They got 2,588 points for sinking one light cruiser and one torpedo boat. We got 3,424 for taking down 3 of their light cruisers and 1 of their torpedo boats. These ships are not worth anything. But me being able to escape proved the fact that these guys have no fuel, which is good, because I can immediately send another fleet out to go hunt them down and take some vengeance. But yeah, if we didn't have low fuel, that would have gone a lot better. A lot better. The way we were sinking those ships right off the bat, if I actually had full speed and had my torpedo boats make their runs, that would have been golden, but nope, didn't have that. Sad to say. And they want a piece. You know what? I will take it. Let's see if we actually get it, because we don't need to fight them. They don't have anything we want outside of money. They don't have any colonies for us to take. I gotta add another CL to replace the lost one. And another torpedo boat. What does that put us at right now? 18 active lights, 2 more building. I think I got too many torpedo boats. There's 12 building. I have 193 in the fleet. I'm going to have to see where I have to remind it, because I don't want to exceed 200 of those. I want to build another 10 light cruisers. I know it seems like a lot, but our economy can eat that like it's candy. Even though we're negative 13 million right now, once our economy gets rolling, that's it. But I think until our economy is rolling, as far as we can go is to 20. Oh, and before I forget, we did have another ship name request. Since we're building a new one, she'll get that name. All the way to the bottom of the list. There we go. No, your name's not the Cairo. You're the Barnacle. And Congressman Clash, she'll be entering the fleet in 6 months. All right. I don't know where she's going to end up. I just let the AI seed the ships wherever they're needed. This is the fleet that just had the contact trying to make it back to New York Harbor. What do I have left down here? 2 CLs and 30. I got to figure out where I'm going to drop all these torpedo boats. I can send 10 of them in Pensacola. They have 1 there, so let's send 9 there. Figure 10 in Pensacola is more than enough. What we got in Guantanamo? 2 CLs, 9 torpedo boats. We can send 1 more there. Cologne needs torpedo boats. That was Cologne I had clicked on, right? Yeah. Nope. Wrong one. Oh, now it's not letting me click on the main fleet. Okay, now hold off then. Well, won't hold you here to this. I'm hoping to make it to 1900 this video, so we can open up the next one to 1900 refit. So I'll be back. All right, we actually made it to January of 1900. The Chinese peaced out with us right after that initial battle, and I happily took it just because all my ships were on the move from the Caribbean and had no fuel in them because their range sucks. They weren't built to be moved around the way I was moving them around. So it's now January 1900, so we're going to go into the refits. But you can see I'm still bleeding money here. My economy is catching up to what I'm doing, but my budget's still not high enough. Though this was at like negative 24 million back when we were fighting the Chinese. So it's now negative 3 million while we're at peace. So, but as you can see, I'm running low on funds, so I need a war with somebody. So I've been poking at the Russians and poking at the French, trying to get one of them to go to war with me. So, now the Soviet Union. Every time I get them down to an area where I should be going to war with them, their admiral makes nice with us. And the French, I've been just trying to get them down because they were starting to like us again, so it's been taking me a while to get them to hate us again. Because I really want to go after the French again because they still hold 2 things I want here in America, the French Antilles and French Guyana. These are the only 2 things they have left in the Americas, so I want to take that away from them. And like I said, it's 1900, so we're going to do the refits and design some new ships, though the refits are going to have to hold off until my budget catches up. Because 200 torpedo boats and 20 light cruisers is more than my economy can handle right now, as we still haven't discovered the oil. We're starting to discover oil in the country, but not all of it yet. And we did take 2 more provinces, Nicaragua and Honduras. So I'm hoping to get 1 or 2 more conquests that should even out our budget for us, and then I can start refitting everything. Let's jump into ship design. So the politicians get 1 more refit. So all my ships get 3 refits, the way I got this going. So some of these ships you might see in service for 20 plus years, which is historical. Today there are still ships from World War II that are in service in various navies around the world. We're going to get induced boilers. We have a new engine. That drops us to 264 on tonnage. We have new shells. We got capped AP, but AP doesn't really matter for these ships. Helicite, still rocking the gun cotton. We don't need to give these guys advanced turrets. Now I have 18-inch torpedoes, and they don't need mine sweeping, so that gives us 5 tons to play with. And increase their range. Nope, puts us 2 tons over. I don't think I can increase their speed. Nope. All right, better ammo, better torpedoes. That's about it, but that's all right. I mean, this is an 1895 ship. So with my refits, I do not change displacement or the initial design of the hull, which I find, a refit is getting better weapons, better electronics, stuff like that. So I don't change the displacement of the ships at all on a refit. So we'll save that. And I still have a ton of politicians left in service. I got a ton of them left in service. So my economy is actually growing a little smaller than my test campaign. Smaller, slower. So as, during my test campaign by 1900, I had a much, much larger fleet than this. Then again, I didn't grab as much during the peace deals as I did the last time either. All right, now the congressman gets a refit. It's already dropped in weight. Let's give it a steam expansion. Cap HE shells. Calcite. Gun cotton. Torpedoes. 428. Give her a better range. 444. 460 with a 5,000 kilometer range. I think that's as good as we're going to get on these. I think increasing her speed by 1 knot is going to be too much. No, we got 32 knots, so 483 to 500. 33 will definitely put us over. So an extra knot of speed, a few thousand kilometers extra range, better engines, better torpedoes. Say she's good to go. So I don't have as many of these in the fleet as I thought I would, because I should have replaced more of the original politicians with the congressmen. But like I said, I was hemorrhaging money, so I had to hold off on the replacements of the torpedo boats. I've been selling a lot of ships. That's also been bleeding money while I'm building ships. That's taking money out of my economy, but we're making that money back once the ships are built and sold. All right, that means we also do a new design. So we do have destroyers unlocked. So we're going to start building one of those now. So we do have Destroyer 1 unlocked. And I think we can get these up to 900. Yes, we can. So we have the politician, the congressman. This one is going to be the senator. And after this, the next one will be the representative. You get where I'm going with this. Because the politicians are cheap and fast to build. We can get 33 knots out of this hull, so that's what we're going to take. Let's drop the range down for now. Suspicious quarters, because these things always take a lot of HE fire. Let's hold off on that until we get everything else on. Let's count 4. Now, the armed towers, can I turn these around? Is there a way to flip these around? I don't think so. That there, funnel. Standard funnel on her. I don't think we can put any barbettes. Oh, we can put a small barbette on here. There's the rear. I don't think we're going to fit. Another one up front. Let's try. I think 5 inches is going to interfere with that. 5 front, 5 rear. So we don't need that armed tower. Rear tower 4. Move this back, make room for torpedo tubes. And we have not unlocked the doubles yet. They're still being worked on. We can get 3 of them on there. I'll take that. Ship is overweight, but we're going to work on that here right now. These boilers will drop it down. Steam engine. Shaft raises it. RV armor drops us below weight. I'll leave the barbette off. Flood 1, 874. I think we can keep her under weight. One, we don't need her to mine sweep. Laying mines we can go for 908. Let's drop the shaft. 901. Guess we drop the rear facing 544. 865 and 900, okay. Put the better shaft back on her. 873. I'm not worried about armor on these things, but I want to try and get the pitch and roll down just a little bit. 897 to 900. I think that's as good as we're going to get. 898. 899. There we go. A little bit of armor all around. Not like it's really going to mean much when she gets a hit from a big main gun, but she'll get the job done, I think, especially with her speed, because these are still supposed to be like the torpedo boats. Run in, drop the torps, and get the hell out. 4,000 kilometer range, so even with the reduced range, she still has about the same range as my updated torpedo boats. I'll take it. And as soon as my economy catches up, I'll start pumping them out. Yeah, I hate the load screens in games. Sometimes they're just so annoying, trying to find something to speak about sometimes. Right. So now the John Adams class gets a refit. I don't think it's going to be much of one for the CLs. These things have done some good work for me, these ships. These are a good design. So once again, not changing displacement. Going to refit. And the guns are going to be too big. Let's get rid of these. Okay, those are good now. These are not good. These are 5 inches. Drop them down to 4s. Okay. We lose a pair of 5 inches for 4 inches. That's not bad. We got slots for casemates, but it's not letting me put them on there. 3,807. Bring that down. Nickel steel. Let's bring that to Harvey. Let's give her a shaft. Anti-flood 1. Sure, she's got all the better ammo before we do anything else. 3,758. Want stereoscopic. Want the mine layer. So where are we dropping weight out of? I know I put a lot of armor on these. No, I didn't put a lot of armor on these ships. I thought I did. Can't drop it out of the armor. Do I drop a set of 5s? I don't want to drop another set of 5s. Because these ships are designed the broadside with those 5s. I don't have a barbette. A double hull bottom. Do I go to single hull? There we go. Single hull bottom. Let's increase the range a little bit. Nope, too much weight. I get another knot out of her. Nope. Still stuck at 20. I can increase our armor now, though. 0.5 on the main deck. 4.6, but that's still too heavy. Let's drop that to 3.5. Too heavy. Drop it to 3. All right, still too heavy. Drop it to 2. Never mind. I thought I was going to get some good armor out of this, but I guess not. $3,737, $3,750 with a pitch of 44 and a roll of 25. That's actually not that bad. Forward offset at 10%. For an 1895 design rolling into 1900, I'll take it. I really hate that I have to go to war with somebody in order to do my refits and have the money to do it. I need a better. I need to conquer some more places. I need more economy. We need to keep taking over the banana republics. But that's the whole point of this campaign, is taking over the Americas, enforcing the Monroe Doctrine, and turning both Americas into our hegemony. All right, so now we get a new CL also to start replacing the John Adams class. Basically going to be the same design, just more tonnage. I don't want to use a semi-armored cruiser hull just yet. I don't think our economy can handle it. So the light cruiser hull, light cruiser 2 hull is a very good hull. I really like it. Gets up to 7,000. I think that's what can we build right now? We can go up to 5,000. So she's just a little heavier than the other one. That's a big front tower. I'm not going to be able to put big... you know what? Let's increase the beam on this. 10%. And a 5% draft. Maybe I can do what I want now. That tower's still going to be too big. Front tower 2. Might be too big. Let me get the guns on here first. I'm not going to be able to put 7s on here. As much as I want them. I don't... Yeah, no. Put 6s. No, so we're still going to be with the 5-inchers on these cruisers, I think. Let's throw the towers on. Yeah, it's not going to fit. Front tower 2. Secondaries. 3-inchers. These on the rear. What about a 2-incher? No. Move this. Yeah, there we go. Still can't put the 3 on there. Can't put the 2 there. Okay. Got casemates in here. There we go. That'll cover those sections. Fine. Funnel. It's funnel 1. Basically got our weight centered right there. Roll still sucks. Pitch is good. Getting close to our weight limit because only put 1 torpedo launcher per side. Spoilers. All the good stuff. Then we'll work out the weight through the armor. Let's give her a barbette. Quickly getting up there in weight. Looks like we might be good. With our next refit, we'll be able to drop her weight with the Krupp armor. Ooh, we got everything we wanted. Nice. Very good. Now these can pen 3.1 inches of armor at 1,000 meters. Because all the fighting's still close in, I'm more worried about my armor. I can only get up to 2.5. To 0.5. Honestly, I want them firing at these things and wondering what the hell they're firing at because I can't pen them. Still got quite a bit of weight to play with. Let's go 1 inch on the forebelt, 1 inch on the main. We got a lot of weight to play with still with the armor. That's good on. Let me get the main deck up there a little bit, get that pitch and roll better. That put her overweight. What about 1.5? 4,915. A little more range. That puts me a little bit overweight. All right, let's see what we can get here. 4 weight offset's fine. So let's throw a little more armor on the main deck. There we go. Pitches at 39, rolls 49. Get 1 more point. There we go. 1.7. This will actually be the Seahorse class. So just as a reminder, everybody, you want to name a ship, just send me a name in the comments. I will gladly take any name you want for whatever class of ship you want. Channel members get to name classes of ships. So I didn't write down who requested the class, but there it is, the Seahorse class, CL. And now we also get to design a heavy cruiser. So my program works is every 5 years, refit all the ships, add a new class for the ships we already have, plus a new ship. So now it's 1900, we get to add a heavy cruiser. In 1905, we get to add a battleship. 1910, we get the battle cruisers, so on and so forth. But battle cruisers, as far as I can go on that. But you see where I'm going with this. Can't build any of them yet, not with our economy. We've got to get to war with somebody, but they're on standby. All right, so now we get to design a heavy cruiser. I don't think I want the Armored Cruiser 3 hull. I think it's going to be too expensive. $10,980,000. What about Armored Cruiser 2? 9.7. Armored 1. 8 million. How much tonnage can I get out of her? 8,000. What is my max tonnage? My max is 9,000. So Armor Cruiser 2 works for me. All right, what speed can we get out of these? 21 knots, all right. Drop the range down for now. Once again, we're not working far away from our coasts. And let's give her max beam on this one again. 5% draft. Let's go with... This is what I like to see. I like the cage mast towers. Very American looking. I love that look. You know, being an American, I'm kind of partial to that look. I kind of like it. They're big looking, they're bad looking. You know they cost a lot of money. It screams American military. I'll go with the extra large intake. Got our Citadel about centered. Can't put any sideline guns on here or barbettes. 11s are too big. What about 10s? No, 10s are too big. 9s? Nope. Are these things going to have the same size guns as my... Huh. I could have sworn the last time I designed one of these, they fit properly. Oh, no. I think my guns are actually more advanced than my ships. Knock the draft down and see if that helps. I think my guns are actually more advanced than my ships are. Oh, Lord. That's a problem. That's a problem. I need main guns on here, and they're not going to... The 6-inchers won't even fit. Oh, the 6-inchers fit. Get 7s on here. All right, there we go. Let's keep going up in size here. I want at least 10 shooters. I don't think the 10s are going to fit, no. 9s. 9s will fit. Okay, I can work with 9s. They're still going to pen anything that comes at them. We're still early enough in the game. Oof. That still sucks, so I really wanted 11-inchers on here. But it is what it is. I don't think I got any secondaries on here. Get some 2-inch single barrels. What about 4-inch single barrels? No, it's going to be too big. 3-inchers. Too big. And we can't get them up front. Now, I'm not putting them on top of the turret. It's giving me the option. I'm not putting them up there. Bunch of casemates. This should handle anything that comes in close. Tubes on the side. Start adding all the good stuff now. We're going to go with a standard ratio on the shells for her. CLs and down, I'm going max HE because they're going to be burning ships down more often than not. CAs and heavier, I want them to have armor-piercing shells. That left us with a lot of room to play with on the weight, so let's get the range up. Still leaves us a lot of room. Max range, we're still getting 8,200 tons on her. What can we pierce with these 10-inchers? 7.7 out of 1,000. See how high we can get this armor. 6.1 at the max. Main dick to 1. All right, forward offset's 0.8. Yeah, weight offset. I'm not going to get, there we go, 0.1% offset. That's pretty damn good. Just increase the main deck. Get the pitch and roll down. There we go. All right, what are we going to name this class? What to name it? What to name it? All right, CLs already have the Declaration of Independence signers. You know, we can name these ones after American battlefields. Why not? Call this one the Bunker Hill. We'll just work our way through battles, naming this class, or if anybody else, if any members want to name it, save that design. All right, like once again, we do have to hold off on building these ships. Sadly, I need to get a war going. All right, that's it for the 1900 refit. That actually just took, I think, about half an hour to do all this. So I'm not going to hold you here any longer. I want to see if we can get another war going on and get at least one more battle in this episode. So I'll be back. All right, it's now June of 1902. And we are once again at war with most of the world. We are at war with the Soviet Union and France, which I had planned on. Cold War with Russia, hot war with France. But now the British and the Chinese have once again been drawn into the fight. I was trying to hold off on the British, and Chinese just came along with the British. So here we are once again with a mess of a fight on the in the Caribbean and the Atlantic Eastern Seaboard of the U.S. So we got a port defense mission here against France with the light cruiser Nashville. She's one of the new ones. No, she's the refit of the John Adams. One of the new Senator class, and it's actually the ship of that name. And 3 torpedo boats against they got a bunch of torpedo boats. This is going to be a pain in the ass. That's actually got me a little scared. And they have mine hunter kits, so they got through my mines. All these guys have mine hunter kits. Screw it, we're going in. I got to fight this one on my own. As long as I can keep the Nashville away from the DDs, you should be able to drop them fairly easy. What's her crew level? Trained. All right, she hasn't fought. So I'll see you all on the other side of load screen. All right, it's taken me a while, but I finally found these little bastards. Drop down to full speed here. Ooh, hard port. So I do have my destroyer following the Nashville, and I got the 3 TVs on scout. I'm going to throw them over to AI now that we've destroyers spotted. I have the DD following me as she can work as a little bit of a screen against these other destroyers. She's also armed with the 5s and 4s, so she should be able to lay out some damage. I'm still waiting for that one battle where I can grab a good screenshot. I don't think this is it. Now I'm hoping, what are their, and unidentified, so I don't know their torp range. It's probably about the same as mine, because they're staying right outside, it looks like. Launch my torp at somebody. Oh! He just got a good pen against me. That's not good. Oh, these destroyers are dangerous. Where are my torpedo boats? Get in there, boys. You're not supposed to battle. You're supposed to be following, not battle line beating. And there was one of their destroyers. Get that engine up and running, please. These destroyers laid out some nasty hits on the Nashville. Hope my torpedo boats can handle the Vautour there. This is not good. And again, like I said, this is an 1895 ship. I think this might be the one I ran away from the fight with the Chinese with, too, so this is not a lucky ship. Oh, we are dead in the water. How are my torpedo boats doing? Engaging. They got some damage. Destroyer, what are you doing? Oh, God. Supposed to be following me. Get behind. Alright, here goes the Vautour. I think we could flee from this fight at this point and call it a victory. Alright, from this smoke screen, I gotta worry about a torpedo hit, and now I lost a good chunk of float. DD's chasing down my torpedo boats, looks like. Ugh. Their 4-inchers should not be penning me like this. They got a ton of armor on these things. Oh. I think we just lost the Wilkes. I think it's time to order them to retreat away. There goes the Triumphant, very good. I'm really going to have to look at the armor scheme on these ships with the next refit, because those fours should not be bashing through me. I mean, they could, but not the way they have been. So I'm going to lose the Morris. Bison took a torpedo hit. Hopefully she does not have anti-flooding on her. Yeah, she's taking on water fast. These guys have, like, no flood protection. There she goes. Still one more out here firing I can't see. I have a feeling they're going to try and stay away from the Nashville at this point. On the edge of the smoke. Yep, I'm still here. All right. There's 3 of them here. Shite. And making a torpedo run. All right. There it is. Not threading that. This one's going to launch one too. 2 of them coming in. Duds, duds, duds. Thank you. Alright, take her out. Or whatever of her ways. Still another one there, and another one there. Alright, start retreating away. Hopefully we keep our float while we get away. Keep us covered, Senator. Be a good politician. Now. Not going to be a good politician. Protect your constituents. All right, let's get the hell out. Ooh, those are going to hit. Nope. Darn it. Lost to Nashville. All right. No big deal. We'll get out of here. Still won that battle, thankfully. Nashville is just one unlucky ship. She also got hammered by the Chinese, like I said. So we got 4,188 victory points there, 2,456. So we took down 6 of their 8 destroyers, but we lost 2 torpedo boats and a light cruiser. Really thought the refit on the John Adams would have gone better. Wait, she's a refit 2. Yeah, refit 2 is correct. Yeah. Oh, it is what it is. That could have gone a lot better. We could have just kept our float up. We could have gotten... With all those rear-firing guns, I think we could have gotten away with it and probably sank the other 2 while retreating away. But it is what it is. Can't win every fight. I mean, we did win that one technically, but I don't view it as a win. Losing a light cruiser to a bunch of destroyers, I don't count that as a win. Yeah, shot of whiskey to all my fallen sailors. So we got to replace a light cruiser and 2 torpedo boats. That means 2 new destroyers. And one of the new Seahorse class. And I got 10 of these in the fleet now. This will be number 11. So I did manage to get a small building program going. I got 5 heavies in the fleet now. I added it. This will now be the 11th Seahorse class. Slowly getting the destroyers in there. Why is it showing 29 and not 30? Oh, one's repairing. Okay. Oh, and here we go. We got a battle with the brand new Bunker Hill class heavy cruiser, which is double the weight of the heavy cruisers the French are sending in. Oh, that's beautiful. Those destroyers are a little worrisome, but we should be able with our destroyer and our torpedo boat, we should be able to take care of those. All right, let's jump into this fight. I'll see you all on the other side of the load screen. All right, we're now hunting for those French heavies, but look at this ugly duckling. Isn't she beautiful? It's a shame I can only get the 10 inchers on her, but they'll do the job against these ships right here. It's basically like she's fighting light cruisers. Yeah, I like the way she looks, honestly. I like the way she looks. Alright, where are these guys? Southeast. Basically headed that direction. Oh, there we go. First shot's out. I want aggressive. Launches. Destroyer. TB. Go AI. Oh, not 10 inchers. We got 9 inchers, but they'll do the job still. Once we get a little closer, I'll bring the destroyer in on a torpedo run. Take a look at how she handles. Thankfully, the crew on this is trained because I've been pumping a ton of money into crew training. So unless I do a massive building program, all of my boats should have a trained crew in them. How the hell did we lose our... There we go. 0.6 on an aim. That's horrible. Closing the distance so the aim will get better. Maybe strike? Nope. Start running the torpedo boat in. Or the destroyer. 32 knots of speed on her. Nice. And a nice turn and circle, even at full speed. Is she turning away? Yeah, she sees me coming. She's not going to be able to outrun me, though. What'd she get? 19 knots? Yeah. Easily overtake that. Devastation. Suffering. Wouldn't name like the Suffering should be a British ship. Not a lot of damage from those 11s. And just suffering from low fuel, so they're not making their full speed. Basically sitting ducks. I'm going to turn you in at the devastation. Suffern's already taken on water and low fuel, so we could take her down fairly easy. Target solution on devastation, please. She hasn't launched yet, so I got to worry about that. In those tubes, get a launch off. She just launched on us. We are not avoiding that. Well, maybe we will. Probably launched on the heavy. Aim at whoever you want. And their destroyer just launched on mine. That we're not avoiding. Boom! Nice hit with those torpedoes. Let's put you on AI for now. Go back to our cruiser. Let her do what she wants. Oh, we were sailing way past. Oh, I forgot we're still running at flank speed. That's why we're not hitting. Alright, Suffering's going down. Devastation's going down. Well, is she getting her float back? Might be. Stay focused on the devastation, please. Ryan's about to take another torpedo. And it was a dud. Woof. Right, give me a 10-degree right rudder. This girl to the bottom, please. She's getting her float back. That DD went down, very good. They got no flood protection on these DDs. You poke a hole in their hull, they're done for. There goes devastation. Now we just gotta finish this girl off. Back to Lynn. See if we can't hit her with a couple of 9-inch rounds. Nope. Probably the torpedo boat or the destroyer that finishes her off. Got some decent armor if she's blocking the shots from the 4s and 2s. There she goes. Much better showing than last battle. Yeah, that gave us another 5,488 victory points to their 4. We're, I guess having 7 of our men full overboard. Like I said, much better showing that time around. I feel better now. Don't have to end the episode on a loss. Then again, like I said, those heavy cruisers are not even half the weight of my heavy. They're about the same weight as my light cruisers, honestly. No, they're actually lighter than my light cruisers now. The new class of light cruisers are 1,000 ton heavier than those. No, 2,000, because those light cruisers are 5,000 tons. Shame I didn't see those this episode. That brings us up to 9,600 against the French. They're 2,400. And I mean, look at this. There's a Russian fleet sitting off of New York and Philadelphia. This is like a 1980s Soviet Union wet dream right here, having a fleet on the eastern seaboard. It looks like they're moving away from us, so my ships did not rally out to go get them. I have all my CLs and CAs set to sea control. Everything else is on port defense. Oh well. Get the next turn, so we're going to open up the next episode with here. All right, looks like we're going to have 2 port strikes on the next one. Yep, that's all going to be down in the Caribbean unless the Russians are making a move. AI is trying to build new ships. There we go. We'll resolve that. And this is an auto resolve. We can't attack the transports ourselves. So they always get away when they do that, which I really hate. Yeah, we only got 2 of them. Get them off if we actually ran those missions, but we don't. All right. I believe this is a good place to end this episode. So once again, if you're new, if you're a returner, if you've not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you do, remember that bell icon so the next video comes out. Remember, if you're enjoying the series, do not forget to hit that like button with an AP shell and drop some HE on the comments section. Help with the algorithm. And I will see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.